dead trees and clear out certain overgrowth to limit the fire danger and protect the forest. When we weren't working, you know, the beauty of the surroundings was just something that just has an effect that, you know, it's really just hard to describe. You have to be there to appreciate the freshness of the wilderness and being in touch with nature, the animals, the trees.
At times on your breaks and that, it was like sitting out here right now, just relaxing out in the woods, you know, where it's beautiful and that, you know. It was a great job.
It was early November. Pretty cold, but it would warm up pretty quickly once the sun came up, but not too much so that, you know, you didn't overheat getting work done.
I don't remember doing it, but Mike says that I called in sick that morning and he had to do some talking to get me to go work with him. Come pretty close to missing out on an experience like that.
We're always a little behind on the contract. You know, you just get out there and really bust your butt for a couple of days and you get caught back up. That day, you know, we were a little behind, so we worked until it was starting to get dark.
We loaded up the equipment and put it in the truck and we're headed out of there. And hadn't driven very far when we caught glimmers of this glow coming through the trees.
I first thought it was the moon, you know, and then as we're driving along, I'm looking over here and I could see the moon over here.
Definitely something out of the ordinary, you know, you don't normally see any light at all out in the woods at night.
I'd spent time in the, you know, I was on an aircraft carrier and that, you know, and I'd been around a lot of aircraft and that. Somebody's saying, well, maybe it's a plane crash, but I'm looking at it, you know, and it's not a plane crash.
Could be headlights shining up at an angle, maybe a campfire or lights in a tent, something, but that just wasn't kind of fitting in with the lay of the land.
It's kind of like light shining through a lampshade. Basically white, but it's kind of yellowish glow to it. I mean, that's what it appeared to me.
I urged Mike to hurry up and get up there to where the light was breaking through the trees. There seemed to be sort of an opening through the trees that was letting some of the light shine across the road ahead. And when we broke into the clearing, there it was.
This thing was setting about 15 and 25 feet off the ground. It had some kind of a round thing on top like a dome. Basically, it was just very, very sleek, you know.
God, it was just absolutely beautiful.
As soon as Mike did stop the truck, you know, I was throwing open the door and hurrying towards it, thinking it would just take off almost immediately.
Travis had the door open before we even stopped. He was I don't know why. I'm asking him about that. I said, what were you thinking?
I was really, you know, immediately had a greatly growing fear that I had made a foolish move. But I didn't want to betray that to the rest of the guys, and so I kept going. But, you know, at a